No matter the weather, it is whatever Wednesday. Welcome, this is Deacon Kirby with the Deacon Kirby Whatever Wednesday on my YouTube channel. Haven't done a Whatever Wednesday in quite a bit, and I'm back. And I'm here to talk about what happened to me. It was about last week. It was on July the 26th. I was so excited. I was ecstatic. Jamie Grace. She's somewhat considered as a CCM artist, contemporary Christian. She's saying more like what the white people style of gospel music. She more in that kind of feel. They mostly win the Devil Award, more of the black gospel artists that's in that kind of style would win the Stella Awards. That's how it is. That's how it is. But anyway, and I love Jamie Grace. Jamie Grace is one of my favorite people that would be considered in the CCM category. And she's coming to Philadelphia. Now, she don't come to Philadelphia very often. And if she do come up this way, she's somewhere out the way. Out the way. But I never heard of her coming to Philadelphia before. Only time she came to Philadelphia that I remember, it was a tour with Toby Mac. Toby Mac had invited some people with him, and Toby Mac brought Jamie Grace and Man Diesel with him, and they all at the Lee Court Center. And I met Jamie Grace for the first time. That was the first year I heard of Jamie Grace. I saw her on the Devil Award, and I was like, "Oh, this is a pretty black chick." And I said, "Wow." I said, "I'm gonna be a Jamie Grace fan." So I started listening to her music, getting some of Jamie Grace music and all that stuff, and I got a chance to meet Jamie Grace. Now here it is. How many years later? I don't know how many years later that was, but here it is again, and I'm able a chance to meet Jamie Grace, and this time she's coming with her sister, Morgan Harper Nichols, who's just breaking out. Well, she's been singing, but she had a new album coming out, and they was doing a tour together. They called it hashtag Big Summer Tour 2015. So here I am thinking I'm going to go see Jamie Grace, and each time it was announced it been announced for pretty long, and they kept on saying they chose a place to come to Philadelphia, but they never say what the place was. And I'm trying to find out where the place was. I don't want to be last minute trying to find where this concert supposed to be. And finally July came, and it was like the night before, and somebody told me, Jamie Grace is supposed to be here. And I said, "Yeah, I know. I don't know what place it is." And they said they just posted it. And they just posted the place. And they said you can get your tickets online. Now, they did not have the proper funds to use a credit card or debit card and buy the ticket online. So the best choice I would have had is just going to the venue and hoping that they sell tickets at the door. So here I am. Look impossible. I mentioned Jamie Grace and Morgan Harper on Twitter, saying I hope they could stop at my church because maybe that make it easier. I get to meet them that way. But that didn't happen. So I guess I had to go to the concert. And I'm there with my cousin. And we go to the concert, and they said, "Wow, you can't pay for tickets at the door." So I was like, "Oh man." So my little cousin, he had to go to the bathroom. So so they let him go inside and use the bathroom. Coming out of the church, there was a police officer there and asked for my ID. Now, I thought about this over long and hard. This is a very long story, so I want to make it short. But the police, it felt like racial profiling. And what I found out, what that must have happened was the church. The people from the church that saw us at the door and greeted us at the door thought we looked suspicious. It was a Hispanic church, so we were like few in number as being a black people being there. And it was like racial profiling. They called the cops on us, and hey, the cops took our IDs and was checking us out. So after that happened, I did not feel like staying for that concert. Well, I couldn't stay anyway because I had no tickets. They said you can only pay for it online. But it was a shame because the cop asked for my ID. Now I don't think he wanted an autograph from me or just want to say, "Hey, you look kind of good in that picture. You look kind of handsome there." The cops didn't want my ID for that. But it was real kind of embarrassing. It was like wiping away dignity, having that happen to you. And I never experienced that. Cop stopping you, asking for your ID, all that stuff. But I think that's the last time I will ever step foot around that church. And it kind of made me, spectacle of attending another Jamie Grace concert, or like I'm like saying, if Jamie Grace come back in town, to get it, I can see somebody else. So it kind of down. So sad that I would not able to see Jamie Grace during this tour, and I don't know what else to say. But that is whatever Wednesday. That's what was on my mind for this topic for this Wednesday. That being said, hope I meet Jamie Grace some other time. I don't know. Oh well, that is whatever Wednesday. Wonderful Savior.